So hey there, it's Asia, and I wanted to share with you guys my second Valentine's card of 2015. And this is a little off down here. I just noticed that. So don't pay attention to this. I'm going to fix it and make it even. So, again, this is my second Valentine's card for 2015. And I'm using another one of the 5 by 6.5 recollections cards you can get at Michael's. I did cut it down to make it appear more square instead of like more rectangular like the card normally is. I just cut it down. I trimmed the top and the side. So, and then I'm using this piece of paper, and I'm pretty sure it's from, oh, what's the word? From a paper pack called All Girly. If I can find it, I'll let you know down below. But it's this paper here. I think it's so pretty. I love the pastel color, or the pastel colors in it. So that's what I did here, and I cut it smaller than the actual card so that it's more centered. Then I put a piece of this, I don't know if it's called corrugated cardstock or corrugated, corrugated cardstock or corrugated cardboard. I think it's cardstock, but I used this. I found this, and I want to be a little more quiet because I'm afraid I'm going to wake up my niece. I'm babysitting today. She's sleeping in the living room. And my craft room wall shares a wall with the living room, so I don't want to wake her up. So I found this, and I don't know where I got it. I have this piece, and I also found this one that I'm going to make another card with because I just love this. I want to find some more sheets of this. I know that they have the cards made with this, but I want just, sheets of it. So I'm going to have to see if I can find that somewhere. And then I found this image. I know that I don't know. I'm pretty sure that it's a CC Designs. I don't know what the name is. If you guys know, let me know so that I can, so that I'll know. And I fussy cut her image out. I don't have the stamp. It was one that I did a swap with somebody, an image stamp or image swap with someone, and I received this, and I don't know the name. So I fussy cut this out, and when I was coloring the ice or the cupcakes, I made a mistake. So before I had glued it down, I cut that out and then used this. I only have this or these two, so I no longer have any more of these, and she's just so cute. So I cut the cupcakes from her and added them back on here. And I forgot to color her hair, and I forgot to color this part right here, but I'll fix that. Oh no, I did color that. So what I'm using for the skin, I'll start with that first. I'm using one of my Copics, and this is a Copic that I use every time I color an image like this. And it's the E00 Skin White. I'll just show you all of the ones. Well, no, I'll just start with this. So this is what I colored her skin with. And you can see that gray spot in the middle. I made a mistake. And I don't know how I'm going to cover that up. So that's just going to be like that, I guess. I use that for her face, for her neck, and for her hands. Then I took, I used several colors for her hair. Guess I'll talk about her hair next. Where is the other? I used several colors in the hair. I use this one too. Hold on a second. I don't know what I did with my, oh, here it is. Hold on a second. Okay, so I used basically the same colors that I did in my last Valentine card for the hair. And I start with the lightest color. So I started with this E00 Skin White Copic again. And I colored pretty much all of this area. And if you guys want to see a tutorial on how I color hair, then I will definitely do that. Maybe I'll just upload a video of that next, showing how I color the hair on this image, because it's basically, I'm going to have to throw this away. So what I took the Copic and I colored all of this in here, and just kind of in the center. I colored, actually, I think the whole hair with this. Then I went back in with this Memento Desert Sand marker. I'm trying to figure out, it doesn't say what type of a marker it is. So then I used this, and I kind of went over the this section right here, kind of down on the bottom piece of the hair. I actually colored this part, but like I said, I had to cut this off and then add it on again. So after I was done with that, I took this Artist Loft fine point marker and colored in, just, I added some color in sparsely with this so that you could that it would show. Then I took my other Memento marker in Rich Cocoa, which is one I use basically on all the hair that I color, and I just added this all over, except for I left this highlighted area here, and I just, colored down, left a little highlight here, just a little spot there and a little spot here. So when I was done with that, I love adding highlights with this Recollections Signature Gold Gel Pen. And I took this, and I'll show you. I just went back in, and you can see where I did that. I just kind of went like so, kind of around and down with this, like so. And I love the effect that it gives. I did that with the other card as well, like I mentioned. Then I took this Martha Stewart glitter marker, and this is kind of more like a paint because you can shake it up. And this is the glitter marker in gold. It's a pigment ink, and I added some of this. I love this. It's like kind of like a paint marker, but I guess they call it a glitter marker. And I added just a tad bit of that. It basically just, you don't see the yellow or the gold, you see just the glitter from that. So I think her hair turned out really cute. I love it. This is how I color all hair, except for this time I didn't leave as much of a highlight, not a highlight, but a shadow, I guess. Whatever you call it, I don't know. On top here. And then for her outfit, I wanted to go with the same kind of colors that are on the paper in the background here. So I took a couple teal and lavender markers, and I also used my colorless blender. So I started off with the purple, and for the purple I'm using this Martha Stewart craft marker in Hyacinth, and this is a dye ink. And I just kind of went in and what's the word, just did like so, colored in along the lines and left a little space in the center for my lighter lavender, which is this BV00 Mauve Shadow. And I colored the center part just a little bit. You can see there that shows. I took this marker. There wasn't enough room here to leave that center part open, so I just colored this area with the Hyacinth again. And then I also used the darker color to layer the color of her socks. Then I took another one of these Artist Loft markers in teal, and I went along the lines here with this. I came back in with this BG15 aqua marker in the Copic, and I colored the inside of here. And if you guys want to see me or if you guys want me to do a tutorial on how I color, let me know. I might just record one after I'm done here, as long as my niece stays asleep. So then I took this marker and colored in the area, or inside the area where I used that darker color, or the darker teal. Then I took my 0 colorless blender Copic and just kind of tried to blend it here. It left it a little splotchy in this area, but there's really nothing that I can do about it now. We'll see if this helps kind of blend it in. This might help now. But it just, really what it does is just kind of lightens the color and blends it evenly. And then for the shoes, I used another Copic. So for the darker spot on the shoes, on the very, like the top and the bottom, or the bottom part, excuse me, I used this Prismacolor Scholar marker, and it doesn't give a color, it's just like a darker gray. And then for the inside of the shoe, I used another Copic in, C3 Cool Gray number 3, and then colored that area in. And then as well, again, I took my colorless blender and just blended inside areas of the shoe. So I think she turned out really cute, except for this here that I meant to grab for my colorless blender, and I actually grabbed the C3 Cool Gray marker. So there's really nothing I can do about that. And then, and then I took this Recollections embellishment, and this is the trim. I used this pearl trim here. I just cut a portion of that off to go along, the side here. I just adhered that. Then I took some of this trim that I purchased from, I don't remember who I purchased that from, but I have this in this baby, like this light pink and baby blue. And I love the gem inside of in the center of the bling. And that is a little crooked, so I'm going to have to fix that. I took these two, I believe they're Martha Stewart buttons from Michaels. I threw away the packaging, so I'm not exactly sure. And then I used this really pretty organza flower that's also from Michaels, and it's the Recollections brand. So there's that. Then I wanted to add a little something in the top corner here, so I added one of these Stigo markers. And let's see, they're called Family, and they just have these, and I like the little love sticker. It matched the pink that I was using. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoy. Like I said, I'm definitely going to have to fix this down here because it is bugging me that it's not even. So yeah, that's it. Oh, and then I added this little, this little love wood piece here that you can get at Michael's. They're really cheap. I have a ton of these. It's just something I used to buy a lot of. I used to buy just a lot of things. I'm not doing that anymore. So anyways, that is my card. I hope you guys enjoy. And I left the inside blank so that I could personalize it for whoever I could, or whoever I am giving the card to. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoy, and stay tuned for a coloring tutorial. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.